I wanted to do this short video because it really encapsulates what we always say on this channel, that it's not the few tyrants who want to rule that cause the majority of the problems in the world. It's the many lemmings who want to be ruled and beg to be ruled and vote to be oppressed and ruled. So if you'll remember in my last video, I went over Alex Jones commenting on this post right here by Bricks News saying wearing face coverings in public, including burqas, is officially banned in Switzerland. And Alex Jones responded and reposted saying, good, now spread this kind of banning policy across the West. Well, I wanted to show you that there are a lot of people who think along the lines of the tyrannically minded. They applaud oppression. They want governments to control and rule us, even though they don't want to be ruled unless they're crazy. You got to be insane, or you got to be a liar to tell another human being, yeah, I don't mind somebody controlling me against my will. I don't mind somebody making a policy against me against my consent. You're a liar or you're insane, because no human being wants to be controlled by another human being. You don't want your will, you don't want your consent to be violated. In sexual relationships, that violation of that consent is called rape. In life situations, that violation of consent or steamrolling over the will of another is called murder. And in material cases, when you take something from somebody that they don't want that thing taken from them, it's called theft. We know that violating the will of another is a criminal activity. Now, governments make it a legalized criminal activity. They legalize the theft, they legalize the murder, and they use euphemistic phrases like war or taxation. They legalize all of these immoral practices, but legality does not equal morality, just like illegality does not necessarily mean immorality. But Wayne Cunningham, and I'm not against, or Cunnington, Wayne Cunnington says in response to this, Switzerland starting the new year off right with common sense policies. Now, it may be common sense to you, but it's tyranny. Common sense tyranny is still tyranny. Tyranny with a smile, a tyrant with a smile, it's still tyranny. Those are still tyrants. It doesn't wipe away the fact that somebody is controlled by another person or group of persons calling themselves government. So are you for that? If you're for banning face masks, which might be religious expression for some, let's say they're doing it of their own free will. They want to wear that burqa. That's what they desire to do. They just want to mind their own business. They want to live their lives and they want to follow their religion. But you say, Wayne, you say, no, they're starting off the year right by telling that person you can't do what you want to do. You can't mind your own business wearing a face mask. We're going to meddle in your affairs. And according to this article right here, just reference my last video, Switzerland, if you violate this ban, if you violate this now national ordinance as of January 1st, 2025, you are going to be assessed a $1,144 fine if you wear a face mask out in public, including a burqa. But Wayne is perfectly fine with this. He says that starting off in this vein of tyranny is starting off right, and these are common sense policies. So I just said, if you applaud a government ban on others, don't be surprised when a ban is placed on you. Don't cry about it. Don't moan. Don't groan about it. That's your will. Your rights, your freedoms were curtailed. They were infringed upon. They were steamrolled over. Don't cry when that same thing happens to you. What if Wayne is, I don't know Wayne, but what if he's a Christian and he likes to wear a cross? Or maybe he has a bunch of t-shirts that have some kind of gospel message on it. What if t-shirts with gospel messages, t-shirts with crosses, or any expression of a cross, any symbol that looks like a cross is banned along with the burqa, along with the face coverings? Would you be okay with that? Because a lot of people say, you know what, because of Christianity, we have the Crusades. Do you know how many people they killed during the Crusades? Do you know how much oppression and destruction happened because people would not convert to, that religion? Are you okay with the banning of a cross? Just like you're okay with the banning of a burqa or a face covering? Come on, just be honest. I just said banning is tyranny because it criminalizes people who aren't harming others. And you have to understand what the nature of a ban is. A ban is saying you can't do something. You human being, you man or woman of the land. I'm just a man or woman of the land too, but I claim to have rights that you don't have. I claim the right to tell you what you can or can't do. And you, mere human being like I am, have an obligation to obey my command. And if you don't obey it, then I believe that I can rightly punish you. Are you okay with that, Wayne? Are you okay with that? Is anybody okay with that? Because apparently when Wayne wrote this right here, Switzerland starting the new year off right with common sense policies, talking about this tyrannical ban. He's got 47,000 views, 1.9, almost 2,000 likes, and some comments to boot. So I said banning is tyranny because it criminalizes people who aren't harming others. If you haven't harmed somebody else, if you haven't threatened them, if you haven't stolen their property, if you haven't damaged their property and not paid for it, then why should people care what you do? You're just minding your own business. They're minding their own business. You have no right to control them against their will. They have no right to control you against your will. He says, banning such a degrading and inhumane practice gives women their freedom back in Switzerland, but also hope for change worldwide. So is that what the government is in the business of? Is giving hope and creating positive change and giving you freedom? I say, would you be okay with banning crosses which depict the degrading and inhumane practice of public execution? That's what the cross symbolizes. Public execution. It'd be like hanging an electric chair around your neck, bowing down to the electric chair. The government bans don't equal freedom. If you think government legitimately grants freedom, please explain how. And then Wayne Cunnington says this. This is very strange to me. How do you get such a big account with such a weird mind? What did I say that was even close to being weird? I think what's weird is that you, Wayne, applaud the banning of something that somebody wants to do freely. And it's an expression of religion. And Wayne, if you're an American, I don't know if you are or not, but if you're American, you know we have the First Amendment, right? So when Alex Jones says he wants this broad spectrum ban to go to all Western nations, that would include the United States. And the United States has a First Amendment. And within that First Amendment, you have the right to freedom of religion. What if in your religion you wear a face covering? What if in your religion, like I said, you wear a cross or a cross shirt, or in your religion you wear a robe and a monk outfit? Do you want those to be banned too? I mean, you got to be consistent, because it's weird if you're not consistent. If you want to ban on that religious group, but you don't want to ban on this religious group. It's kind of strange, Wayne. So I just said, what's weird about calling government out for what it is and bans out for what they really are? Who is being harmed if someone chooses to wear a mask? What crime is being committed if I decide I want to hide my identity as I go about my day by covering my face up? If I'm not harming others, why should I be penalized for minding my own business? Let me ask you, do you want to control the actions of others? Do you vote for others to control the actions of others? Because if you do, that's not only weird, that's tyrannical, it's oppressive, and it's criminal. Leave your thoughts about this for the world and the global thought police in the comment section below. What do you think about what Wayne says? Does he have the right mindset? Do I have the wrong mindset? Leave your comments in the comment section below. If you want to support the channel further, grab a shirt, become a channel member. But more importantly, understand that knowledge is power. So accumulate knowledge and walk in wisdom. That's how we change the world. If it is to be, it is up to thee. I will see you in the next video.